Hey, it's me again. Yes, it is the same day as my last video because I'm going to try to get a couple videos filmed and ready, and this week coming up is really busy, so I want to start posting more, and hopefully doing more than one at a time would help. So yeah, the topic for today is research, because that is what I've been doing with most of my time lately, besides like working at Barnes & Noble and actual classes. But I wanted to share my experience with research and why I love it so much. I started getting into research my sophomore year. I did research in a human emotions lab, and pretty much what we did was we had to learn how to conduct interviews like face-to-face with these people who had children in the Wilmington Head Start. And we had to do that, and we also had to film them interacting with their child. And well, I don't really know how that turned out because I was only in that lab for a semester, and we did a little bit of coding, but we didn't get finished within that semester, so they had to continue a lot of that into the spring. That was really interesting. I feel like that gave me a lot of experience with just like interacting with people and being professional, because I had never really had a job before that, and I feel like that's how I got my job at Barnes & Noble, because I ended up talking a lot about my experiences and dealing with people and how we had to be flexible with everything. Even if you don't plan on going to research as a profession, if you want to get some experience and like a professional setting without having like a real job, it's really good experience. And after that, I decided I wanted to do what we have at the university called the Summer Scholars Program. So I signed up for that, and I got in, and they pay you like a couple of grand, and you get to stay on campus and do research all summer, and that was really fun. And that also introduced me to the professor I'm now doing my thesis on with, and she's so nice. And she's going to be hopefully giving me one of my recommendations for grad school, so it's good for that. Just to introduce you a little bit of what I'm actually researching, it's pretty much, if you know anything about sociology, there's these guys called Sampson and Laub, and they have this theory that turning points in people's lives will change their trajectory for whether they're going to continue doing crime and drugs or they're going to desist. And pretty much what I'm studying is why and how becoming a mother, although it should be considered one of these turning points, it doesn't seem to have the same effect. Even though you think it would, because you think having a child, you want to do the best you can for the child, and you don't want to continue doing crime and drugs and stuff. But for some reason, that doesn't seem to be the case. And that's pretty much what I'm looking at. They did interviews over the past couple years, and I had to go through them and code them. And what I've been doing is just going through the literature and reading it, and it's so interesting, and I love everything about it. I'm such a dork, but I love it. And yeah, so hopefully by the end of by May, I will have a thesis complete, and I will graduate with distinction, and hopefully that'll also help me get into grad school, because I know a lot of grad schools really want that research experience, but hoping it'll give me an edge, and hopefully I'll continue loving it, because that's really what I want to go into. Like, I love learning stuff this way. I love being able to pave the path in a particular subject and find out why things work the way that they do. I don't know, hopefully this maybe sparks some interest in you if you're in college right now and you have something that you're really interested in. What you should do is just contact your professors. Maybe they'll have spots open in their labs, or I think most colleges have an undergraduate research program, and you just contact whoever's in charge of that, and they could probably get you in contact with professors that have the same interests as you. And yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Bye!